Now we can move on. From the store, I've decided to not visit that store. There might be a reconstructed teleport, Chris. You are right, but there's also still a chance here that we come into the NG Homeworld's quest, right? So let's check out this point of interest. Let's get some more scraps in. We still have to get to an amount of scraps where we can buy level 3 shields. Sector 4 is coming up, guys. So the thing is, we want to use the stun bomb, but we also want scraps. So we are selling all the missiles that we have. We usually end up with 50 missiles. We will get them back, guys. We will get them back. Let's get the scraps on. And work on... I mean, I want engines as well. But I think I hold off on buying anything for level 3 shields. So. Off to the exit! Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Slavers! If I didn't have an NG already? No, attack the slaver scum! Scum! I can't even teleport over because cloaking. Alright, so let's see. They don't have anything that heals. They don't have a teleporter. Excellent! Where do we want to jump in? Into shields. That draws the attention of everybody, I guess. And then, yeah. We will take over the first guy that comes in. That's an human. Cool. Oh, is that a Zoltan? 2 Zoltans? Oh no! Not the Zoltans! They explode, man. Okay, they wisely leave the premises. I like that. Oh, that missile survived! That's bad. That's bad, man. Our shields are down, but they don't have anything that goes into shields, so that's fine. Uh-oh. Ah ha 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 ha! Oh, it went into my teleporter? I mean, I can come back via Clone Bay. It's not that awful. Still, let's move over there and repair that before the breach takes all the energy away, all the oxygen away. Let's fire that flak. Yes! Okay, here comes an offer. Oh no, actually, what? We killed everyone? Oh, what is this? This is not an offer. What is this? It appears the slaves didn't survive the fighting. You find their burnt bodies in the hold, but before you strip the ship, you hear faint noises in the walls. You break off a latch and a slave falls out of a hidden compartment, coughing. Once recomposed, the slave offers to join your crew. Yay! So... Stickster is Ohm. I still haven't renamed that. And now the new Angie is up for the grabs. If anybody wants to join the crew of the Shrike, let me know. Do you want to become an Angie? Let me know in chat. And you shall be, Nazia shall be named after you. 27 scraps, 2 fuels, and a drone part. I'd call this successful. I'd call this a successful fight. Alright, Ohm is Stickster. We will call you Stick, because that will not be abbreviated. Welcome aboard, Stickster. Finally, we have our red shirt. Dark Daedalus says me. Alright, Dark. Dark D officially joined the crew of the Shrike. Welcome aboard. So first of all, everyone back to your stations. And now we have a free NG to roam the ship. Huh. We have piloting proficiency. Let me think about that for a sec. Spurious, you are good at engines. I think we are leaving you there, Spurious. No, you're not replacing Jordy. Nah. I think I want to put you, Dark Daedalus, on shields. I want to free up my Mantises, ultimately. Right? So I will replace them at their stations at the first opportunity. They are not very well trained on them anyway, so we are not losing much. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Save the stations. 63 scraps, that's good. We are en route on to level 3 shields. In before the next missile destroys clone bases, Hovinal. Juan Vale says with those 2 extra Bugmen, you might consider upgrading the teleporter so you can board a second wave. Yep, it's true. Dark Daedalus is happy that they are on board. Welcome once again, Dark Daedalus. Welcome aboard. No! I always forget my crew members. God damn it. Jordy, head in the game, please. Alright. To the next sector. Don't forget to get your crew back. Stixer, isn't it great that there is a message in there that tells you about that? Hello, EK. Thank you for joining us. We are still alive in the Lanius B. Jumping into the Zoltan controlled sector. There's a Slug Home Nebula coming up as well. But nah. There is always a chance that we are getting sensors or a Slug member. I mean, yeah, actually, to get a Slug crew member, it might be a good idea to jump into a Slug Home Nebula. Slugs is warm. Yeah, I think it's better than the Zoltan control in this situation. Also, Zoltan controls, they sport Zoltan shields, and that's not very good with our boarding strategy. I'm jumping into the Slug Home Nebula. I'm convinced, Juan Valdez. I'm convinced. There you go. The slugs that live in this nebula fields are a leisure-centered civilization. Everything in slug life is done in the pursuit of more currency and more time in which to spend it on extravagant ventures. This inevitably leads to much treachery in open space. This is a great representation and explanation of Stephanie's character. That's why she's our slug. Most of the time. So there is a store waiting down here. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, this is not connected. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Yeah. Let's do it. Slug lives, this Juan Valdez. I may find the knee in here. What's this? You detect life signs on a nearby moon. A lone slug marooned on its surface. Ascension species. After all this time, I am Slocknock, a wandering hero seeking adventure. You may hire me for a small sum. That's not a small sum, Slocknock. I might even get a slug for cheaper in a regular shop. What says ignore? Yeah, I was about to say that's pretty steep. That's a pretty steep price, Slocknock. I need a slug, but no thanks. Ignore Slocknock. You power up the FTL, at which point the slug sends an urgent plea. Please, I see you are sly captain. You have an advantage. Very well. I will join your crew, but please remove me from this rock. Leave him! No, of course. For free you can come with us. I have a slot left Slog knock. So, Slug knock, welcome aboard. When he sees the shuttle headed for his position, the slug thanks you with what looks like sincerity. He readily joins your crew, which looks like sincerity. They try to emulate that. I see what you were doing there, Slog knock. Are you proficient in anything? You are good at repairing things, but I have my NGs for that. I think I want Slog knock on weapons so that I have my mantises ready. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The only problem I see is that when I teleport my Lanius over, my teleporter room is still without oxygen. The knee didn't choose Slug Lives, the Slug Life chose the knee. That's doubly true here in this channel, Spurious. Small sum, 55 scraps. Slog knock, go home, you're drunk, says Christy X. Did he just suddenly learn repair? I would like to be the slug Bizup. Alright, Bizup. This can be arranged. You are now our slug Bizup. Because Stephanie isn't here today. You can be our slug. Slug, our slub. Alright. This is very useful because now mind control comes into play. We are now seeing the enemy crew. Although we don't have sensors. Yeah, Spurious, we will have to open the doors. Before we upgrade oxygen, we have to upgrade everything else. Don't forget, we are still en route to a store. Also, we want to get into level 3 shields at some point. Oh, I want to go to that distress. But then we can't go to the store. What would we want from a store at the moment? Nothing really. We have our weapon slots filled. We can find better weapons, but at the moment we have this weapon slots filled. I think I will ignore that store and go after the distress. You arrive to find a slug ship in the middle of boarding a disabled rock freighter. Engage the slug ship! You charge weapons at the slugs, immediately back down. When you return to the freighter, the rockmen have already repaired the burst of their damage and jump away without another word. What? I wanted scraps! Yeah, I gotcha, Bizup. I gotcha. A slug ship, a rogue you suspect, approaches. But when he sees your federation, he thinks better of the sneak attack and fires everything he has. What? What does it say about the reputation? So the thing is, I can depower mind control in the Slug Nebula. That's not working on these guys. But pure power does work. So wait. It's time to put our boarding strategy to the test. Yes, I know that I can hurt oxygen. That's what I'm going to do on this ship. So let's fire the flag first. That might actually hit these guys. Oh, I cannot actually be... If we want to kill off crew, we have to do this. But we also want to get their weapons down. In time. Two. Oh no! Shit. I misclicked. Well... They have level 2 oxygen, guys. Okay, oxygen is now down. Super. Okay, I wait for... shields to go down. Whoa, 4 lasers. Okay, shields are down. And now we kill off this guy. Excellent. Let's bring the weapons down. That worked beautiful. I think I will leave my mantises at home. Okay, we got 1 damage from this fight. 1 damage. And then it's just a waiting game from here on. It's just a waiting game. That weapon is scary, by the way. It's this heavy iron 2 that shoots all 4 seconds or something. It's just a waiting game until that oxygen is out of this room. Right. Good thing that we have Laniuses on board the ship. They don't care about missing oxygen. We are all waiting for suffocation. We are glued to the stream. It's so tense. This came almost. This came through my nose again after seeing what's happening here. This is the perfect complementation for our weapons layout, guys. This is perfect. This will make us get through all shields out there without problem. Hoviland says, guess that slug didn't like space air. The flackening, says Juan Valdez. Exactly. That's what it is. Nice flag, says Furious. Flagging awesome, says Dexter. Wow. Well, if I'd only known, I could have saved up on maybe the stun bomb or the burst laser. Let's see. At the moment, we cannot bring that online, so we let that be where it is. Oh, my crew members! I need them, of course. Can we make it back to the store? No, never. This whole thing is now locked away from me. Alright then. Move over here. We are still saving up on shields. It's already getting so much flag on this run. Indeed, indeed. There are a number of small stations for travelers in the area, lit up by guiding lights and advertisements. Only slug ships are docked, so you decide it's better to avoid confrontation and steer clear. Empty jump. That notification is a true lifesaver. Yes, it is. Oh. Oh. What? So, you are immediately hailed by a dangerous looking ship guarding a station. I'm feeling generous today. I shall allow you to choose your own death. Which do you like least? Shields, oxygen, or weapons? Oh man, I think we can do without our weapons, right? We can do without our weapons since we are going to board them. Your acceptance of death is almost admirable. Almost. Your weapon systems registers as a hacking module. You hardly have time to respond before they attack. Alright, so we still have power for the flag, which is useless. We have power for the stun bomb, which is not useless. Good. So why don't we jump into... Shields are irrelevant right now. So let's jump here. Right. Yeah. So one guy is coming over. That's okay, I guess. Just need to get the oxygen out of that room and we have a fighting advantage. Okay, the healthy guys are now in the room, and I want to stun him. Bam! Ha 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 ha! Go and suffocate, dudes. Hey, no missiles? Oh, that was our last missile. But that was totally worth it. Worth! Thing is, the ship is still shooting at us, so please work on these weapons. Thank you. That was my last missile! I wasn't aware. Yes, I sold 10 of them. Oxygen, obviously, we are Lanius, says Christy X. Well, some of us are, Chris. Some of us are. Yeah, my teleporter is not powerful enough for that, Uncle Elias, for that strat. Alright, their weapons are down. We could basically just sit here and wait. No, actually, that will never be repaired. So this is a stalemate. If I don't move, nothing will happen anymore. Well, of course I'm going to move. So let's fight off this guy and then the other guy. And this is our reward. 37 scraps. This is huge. A fuel and a drone part. And now we find ourselves in a situation where we would actually love missiles, to find missiles. Okay, let's bring our crew back. That's our first move. Close the doors. Thanks. Oh my god, we have some healing to do on these two. Alright. $180 scraps, 18 scraps. We could afford level 2, level 3 shields, but not the energy for it at the moment. And we are a little bit... Well, yeah, I'm still doing it. I see that I don't have a store right next. So I'm going to invest in level 3 shields. There you go. We don't need mind control in this nebula. Okay. So let's move on. Maybe take these other locations and then back into the nebula. Yeah, let's do it. Orinal says, I remember that one rock run where we had missiles stacked in every room. Yeah, I would like to borrow me some of these. As you jump in, you immediately see an impressive slug pirate ship with the Black Raven painted on one side. They hail you. Greetings! I'm the dreaded pirate Captain Knights. You must be full of fear, no? You have heard of me, no? No. Well, I have heard of you, and I must see if you are as dangerous as they say. I challenge you! Accept the challenge, decline. Slugman crew, engage in a duel of minds! Let's do it! Let's bring in our cookie, Annette Durand. She's well versed in mind battles. I don't know if that was actually a good decision here to take that blue option, but if I have one, of course I take one. Your slug crewman's eyes glaze over as the two telepaths concentrate. You can only wonder what is happening. After a short time, your comrade grunts in pain and collapses onto the floor stunned. Knight's response, ha! It'll take more than that to defeat me. Let the real battle begin. Intruders on board. Does anybody know this event? Okay, first we have to deal with the intruders. That's obvious. Spurious, you are in a little bit of a pickle over there. Okay, that worked. Since we are not teleporting over right now, we might need our Laniuses to deal with more intruders. They have medbay over here. Okay. Oh, this weapons layout will ultimately get through. That's a hard decision here. If I... They have 5 crew members. It's a lot to work through. I want to hurt shields first. And I want to teleport over. Uncle Elias said earlier, I have seen this event. But my slug was mentally superior. In truth, no, I can't remember ever having this event. Chris says, Jordi, in that event, the duel of mind either avoids a fight and gives you rewards directly, or you get to fight and one to two slug borders. The latter is what you got now. Oh, okay. Please suck the... I should have destroyed that first, I guess. Because even with dwindling atmosphere, they will still stay in here and kill my crew. What? Why is there fire in piloting? What? How did that happen? I think we will have to... have to make use of our clone bay a little bit for a while now. That's how it happened. My shields are totally down. Is the fire down? No, it's still burning. Okay. I will have to win this the old-fashioned way then. If that is even possible now. Oh! Why are you in a room that is without oxygen? Bees up! Stop hitting me! Put energy into shields, you idiots! Stop hitting Clone Bay, by the way. If you hit once more, that will be bad. Okay. And the Lanius sucked the oxygen out of this room. Wonderful. Oh, we have to put power into this if we want to get some energy in oxygen in here. There you go. Oh man, everything is going wrong. Take care of pilot. Oh no! Wait a second. We need the oxygen in there first. Ah! So now time this perfectly, please. Do they have... Yeah, mind control... Med Bay is out. That's what I wanted to say. Teleport over. And let them not repair this. Okay. Now we are onto something. Depower this. Piloting should be fine. Go back, Jordi. Repair it. That was a bad idea. Ah. Oh, come on. This is... BS. They got through my shields. My oxygen is down. Why don't you move over there and repair that? Who is dying? Oh, you are? Stick. Okay, I had to be remain silent here for a while. That became dirty very quickly. But we got a good reward. No missiles again as a reward, but 40 scraps. The once dreaded pirate knights has been killed, and you proceed to loot this ship. Actually, I wonder if it would have been better to use conventional means, because that might have triggered another event of him giving up or something. I don't know. Alright, I'll take that. That's a good reward. Okay, oxygen repaired. Bring it back up. Open all doors. We have no Lanius on board right now. Bring everyone not back right now. Let's first have the oxygen where it wants to be. All systems are repaired. Hello, Mazias. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so oxygen looks fine to me. 100%. That's very fine, actually. Okay, let's bring these dudes back. And let's bring these dudes back. So I had these two dudes here. Stickster and Beezup. You will go and find out what Clone Bay is all about. Have fun. Cypher says you should be able to use enemy medbays once you capture their ships. Indeed, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. So Beezup is back, and so is Stickster. Welcome back, everybody. And we can close this door here. We are lacking energy. We need to be repaired and stuff. So first things first, I need that extra energy, so buy it. So now we still can power mind control, but this is a nebula, so that shouldn't do much. Space air healing, says Stickster, yes. Beezup says, for the team. Alright. Okay guys, on YouTube, I'll make a cut here. See you in the next episode.